The Bills defeated the Bucs 24-18. Baker Mayfield was 25 of 42, 237 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He's in that streaming sort of category with Dak Prescott, those sorts of types of players where we can play the matchups with them. I don't think Baker Mayfield is someone you want to play every single week necessarily, but there are much worse streaming options out there. He's doing really well. He's doing a lot with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and checking it down to Rachaad White a lot in this game. So he's going to be busy. He's going to complete some passes. He'll get touchdowns with Mike Evans in there. So definitely worse options out there as far as streaming quarterbacks. Rachaad White, 9 carries, 39 yards. This is pretty Rachaad White sort of line here. 4.3 yards per carry is really nice, though. And when you compare it to the other running backs, Chase Edmonds had 3 carries for 5 yards. Vaughn had 1 carry for 1. Those two guys aren't even breaking 2 yards per carry. So I think it's safe to say that Rachaad White is still going to continue to be the workhorse here. Maybe Chase Edmonds further past that injury as he gets more acclimated to playing with that injury. Maybe he starts to break out a little bit more, but for the time being, I think Rachaad White is really good high floor play because of that volume. And Baker Mayfield, 3 carries, 19 yards. Chris Godwin had a carry for 14 as well. Rachaad White, so at the end of this game, Baker Mayfield was just checking it down like crazy. Rachaad White, 7 catches, 70 yards. This is another area where he can really add some value as his receiving. He's not going to go nuts with yards, necessarily, but here he got a ton of volume, so he led the team in receiving. Awesome stuff there. Chris Godwin, 5 catches, 54 yards, and a touchdown. Keep playing him as you normally would. Mike Evans, a little bit disappointing here. 3 catches, 39 yards, a touchdown saved him. I think you still play Mike Evans, but these last few weeks have not been as good as the very beginning of the year was. And Cade Otton, 4 catches, 27 yards. He's another guy who's more of a floor play, not a whole lot of upside there. Trey Palmer, the rookie from Nebraska, had 3 catches for 22 yards on 6 targets. Chase Edmonds added 2 catches for 16 yards on 3 targets. Like I said earlier, just keep in mind on Chase Edmonds' evolution in this offense as the season goes on. Raheem Jarrett had a catch for 9 yards on 3 targets, and Payne Durham did not haul in his only target. For the Bills, Josh Allen was great. 31 of 40, 324 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Also had 7 carries for 41 yards and a rushing touchdown. Obviously, we're playing Josh Allen every single week. James Cook, 14 carries, 67 yards. Good to see him firmly as that RB1. We were worried that Latavius Murray might Latavius Murray his way into getting too many carries, but James Cook destroying him in efficiency, destroying him in carries. So keep playing James Cook as you normally would, and Latavius Murray just the 5 carries for 7 yards. I think he's just a very touchdown-dependent play at this point. I don't think he's really going to have any value on his own. And Khalil Shakir leading the team in receiving. That is a huge surprise. 6 catches, 92 yards on 6 targets. He is not an ad. He's going to be super up and down. And speaking of super up and down, Gabe Davis, he's going to be a huge sell high because he had a streak of games where he was just catching touchdowns. And here he is again, 9 catches, 87 yards, and a touchdown on 12 targets. Sell high on him because he's going to be crazy up and down. This is what he's been his entire career. I think he's just going on a crazy streak right now. So don't think that Gabe Davis is a start every single week type of player because there's going to be weeks like last week where he gets you like 2 points. So don't fall too in love with Gabe Davis here, but this is absolutely awesome to see. And Stefon Diggs, sort of disappointing here, but I think it's telling that 9 catches for 70 yards and 12 targets is disappointing because he is one of the best receivers in fantasy. Keep playing him every single week. And speaking of playing every single week, Dalton Kincaid, 5 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown. Just awesome tight end stuff here. He is absolutely a start while Dawson Knox is out. When Knox comes back, it's going to be interesting to see how the work gets divided. But for right now, Kincaid is on an absolute tear the last 2 weeks. So if you're struggling at tight end and you picked up Dalton Kincaid, congratulations, because it looks like you could get somebody who can carry your tight end category for the rest of the way, at least while Dawson Knox is out. And that's at least going to be a few weeks. And James Cook, disappointing stuff here, just the 1 catch for 6 yards. Don't worry about this. He's still very valuable. And Latavius Murray just had the 1 catch for 4 yards. That'll do it for me, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, And follow at We Are Drafting on Instagram. We got rankings every single week on there. Ads list, drops list, buy lows, sell highs. I'll see you over there, and thank you again for watching.